Hey everybody, it's Dave,
And Dave.
and together we are Twin Link.
Oh, that was bad. I follow you.
You weren't even close.
All right.
And together we are Twin
Twin
Link.
Linked.
Hey
That was
everybody, welcome to episode number
Seven.
7. Episode number 7. The timestamp for today is
Today is the 19th of July.
July 19th. So just remember, boys and girls, that everything we talk about is time-stamped on July 19th, unlike your typical podcast, which is pre-recorded earlier. This is almost spot-on timing for all your tournament information need.
Just as close as orc shooting.
Yeah, 5 out of 6 ain't bad.
Sounds like a song.
5 or 6, I guess. Anyways, we'll talk about orc shooting a little bit later on in the broadcast, not the podcast. But hey, just to remind you guys, for those of you who are just turning in for the first time, and that happens every once in a while, Dave.
Yeah, we welcome.
Yeah, come on in. So what we do here is we do ITC American West Coast Tournament Podcast, or
USA, not North American.
not North American. Hey man, we got a total shout out, Dave, from Canada. Got a little bit of a smackdown. They're like, hey bro, why aren't you mentioning our tournament? We got a big tournament. We got like 40 people. Why aren't we on your broadcast?
We are going to have to figure out some logistical transportation issues, immigration issues,
Dude.
legality issues, and then we'll see what we can do to roll in our Canadian brothers and sisters.
Yeah, man, I almost felt a little bad about that, not covering the Canadian West Coast tournament scene. You know, maybe, I don't know, is Canada divided up like America is for the ITC?
Maybe, but I'm guessing they play a lot of Space Wolves.
Yeah, nice, Dave.
Probably
Hey,
nice.
Reese, if you're listening, if you could just do a little cut and get BC, like lower BC, into our West Coast American ITC conference, that'd be nice, right?
We have Alaska.
Yeah, we do have Alaska, we have Hawaii, we have all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to say apologies to Canada that you're not included technically in the show. However, if anybody from Canada hits me up on Facebook or Messenger or anything like that, tells me what's going on up there, I will be sure to do a shout out both of your upcoming event, and I'll do a broadcast about what happened there.
We'll go Rogue
Yeah, we'll go rogue, man.
and Wolverine and all the X-Men because he's Canadian.
Yeah, he is Canadian.
That's right.
Dang it. This is a 40K podcast, Dave. Let's get back on target. Anyway, so we're covering our
Stay on
West Coast
target.
tournament news.
You're doing Star Wars.
I know. I didn't even do that on purpose. It just comes out. I think, you know what? Technically, I think I saw Star Wars over 80 times. And I think the first 50 were before I was 10. Is that a little scary? I'm a little scared by it.
No, it just explains a lot.
It does explain a lot. I got issues, boys and girls. All right. We got a lot of tournaments to get to, Dave. There's been so much activity. The tournament season, as Reese and Frankie would say, is in full swing. ITC, balls to the wall.
All right, let her rip, Dave.
Let
What
her
we got?
rip.
Where are we
Okay.
starting?
Let's start in Everett, Washington, up there at Mugu Games. Man, it's like that hub of the Mugu Legion, right? And they had a tournament called America.
America. F yeah. Coming to save the 40K, Dave.
Nice. So look at this. It's a RTT, a 3-game, 3-round RTT. 21 participants, Dave.
Very good.
21 up at Mugu Games in Everett, Washington. That's just fantastic numbers. So let's give some shout outs. When we get over 20, I'm going to do top 3 when we get over 20, Dave.
Very good.
Is that okay with you?
Absolutely.
I love
More
it.
the merrier.
First of all, coming in number 3 is Josh Bagwell. Josh Bagwell with his Gene Stewart Colt, a member of the Mugu Legion. I see Josh on the interwebs actually quite a bit, Dave. He's on the interwebs. He likes to get out there. He's on the 40K Facebook groups and stuff like that. He might be earning slowly the name of Salty Josh.
Salty Josh.
Salty Josh. Just every once in a while. Josh, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Don't be bagging on him.
You can get harsh out there every once in a while. But anyway, 3rd place out of 21. Great work with Gene Stewart Colt. Coming in 13, 10, and 19. Coming in strong at the end with a full maxed out score. Second place, Charles Arnett. Oh, Charles, man, I feel like I've said your name almost twice a month.
With scores like that, you should.
No kidding on. Charles is playing Chaos Demons, also with the Mugu Legion. 13, 19, and 19. Fantastic scores. But holy cow, Look at this. Josh Johnston,
JJ.
JJ, playing Harlequins. I can't believe it. Playing Harlequins comes in first place, and look at his scores. 19, 19, and 19. Perfect scores.
Perfect score. I feel like I'm at the Olympics.
God dang it,
The Olympic Village in Everett, Washington.
Dude, Josh Johnston.
19.
Harlequins.
19.
Love it. Well done, sir. That's outstanding. I love to see stuff like that. All right, we're going from the north all the way to the deep south, down into Arizona.
The deep south.
Well,
Arizona is now the deep south.
Well,
within our region.
in the region,
much.
yeah. Come on. So down at Queens Creek, Baxter's July RTT in Queens Creek, Arizona.
Is that where they have the sheriff in the pink jumpsuits? Queens Creek pink jumpsuits.
What?
Deep South, they have a sheriff somewhere in Arizona that makes people do community service and
Arapeo or whatever his name is.
Arapaho.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Politics, man. It's penal colony down there.
Man.
All right. So they had 8 players. Coming in second was Scott Freeman. Scott Freeman with the Adeptus Custodes. Yucca High.
Wait. What is Adeptus Custodes? Are those janitors?
They are. They are
There's
the
a whole-
official janitors of the Emperor.
All right, they wear gray, like in Star Trek, they have gray shirts. You got
It's
red
all
shirts,
gold
blue shirts,
armor, but they do have their names right.
a crossed broom and
Broom
plunger.
Broom and plunger.
Adeptus Custodians. Yeah, 7-19-19, pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good with those guys. But coming in first place was Daniel Olivas. Daniel was playing Yanari, all right, booming up with the Yanari. But notice down here in Queens Creek, Dave, no one got a perfect score. Even Daniel, first place, got a 10, just eking out that one, followed by 19 and 19.
Very good. Not a lot of numbers, 8 players, but cutthroat.
Yeah, and a beautiful look at the sampling. Yanari, Emperor's Janitors, Dark Eldar, Dark Angels, Imperial Knights, Necrons, Orcs, Blood Angels. There's not a single repeated list in there. That's fun. I love playing different stuff like that. And that's why we went up and got our own games on in beautiful Sacramento.
Which you can hear about in our upcoming special episodes.
That's right. Episode B of The Road to the BAO. Man. Oh? Anyway, down at Game Empire Pasadena, man, these guys host the greatest monthly tournaments. Look at this, Dave. 26 players for a monthly RTT.
Very good.
Fantastic. We got to get down there soon. All right, coming in the top 3 out of 26. Number 3 is Darren Dallagini. What do you think on that name, Dave?
Sounds good.
Darren Dallagini, playing Adeptus Astartes. Well done. Man, look at that. A 10-13, so basically 13 points, and then a 19 and 19. Great scores, playing the Adeptus Astartes. I wonder if he had the Baba G hanging out in there, Dave.
Bobby Boucher.
Baba Boucher, probably so. Coming in,
I'm a space marine. I got a wooden sword.
Orc players still aren't fully happy yet, ladies and gentlemen, but he's getting better at being happy. Let me tell you. Look at these ties we have in here, Dave. Just look at this for a second. These ties coming in 16th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16th places. I mean, this is ridiculous. Hey. 3 13s, 5 6th places, and then of course we have a tie for first down there. Which I gotta say, I'd be a little annoyed if I was one of these guys tied for first. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if I was the top guy.
Well, based on how I did last weekend, I would be very, very happy with tied for first place.
That's true. Coming in 1A.
1A. We'll call them Fonzie.
There you go.
Little Fonzies.
Michael Snyder playing the Gene Stealer cult. Man, I got to see these guys in action. I didn't get a chance to play them. But he had perfect scores across the board. 19, 19, and 19.
And what's his team name?
Relentless.
So this is Michael Schneider.
Oh, no.
From Relentless D. So we will call him Relentless D. Schneider. He's not going to take it.
That was such a long way, all the way around to come back to. half of these folks might not even know who Dean Snyder was. But, hey.
Look it up. You clearly know how to use the interwebs. Look up D. Schneider. Might give you some painting ideas for some of your armies.
One of the kings of rock. Harlequins, most likely. And coming in at 1B, tied for first place, the famous Brandon Grant. Man, Brandon Grant with Adeptus Ministorum. So he's not. I guess he's dropped the Space Wolf Dark Angel combo plate. He's changing it up, but you can't keep a master down, Dave. Once again, perfect scores across the board, despite the fact he's playing a different army than he played at the LVO, where he came in second place last year. Technically, this year.
Now
last season.
I just got my what is it, Imperium 2 book
Right.
that has
Astra Militarum and stuff in it.
So Astra Ministorum Priest, right?
Yeah.
There's like, how do you have an army that's just that?
Oh no.
There's some secret. There's like 2 pages.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Speaking of 2 pages, I got my book, and the first 16 pages were missing.
Are you serious?
I am, but don't all is well. I'm working with Hobbytown. I'm working with the store that I purchased the book at, and Hobbytown in Fresno. Go Hobbytown, and I have a new one arriving on Friday.
Man, that is outstanding.
The
Good
Games
work.
Workshop community takes care of their own.
That's impressive. Some bad luck.
Most impressive.
Maybe it'll be 3 pages when the first 16 show up for the Ministerium. Maybe not. I don't know.
No,
Let's keep
that's
trucking.
different.
Battle for Brookhurst, RTT. Battle for Brookhurst down at Garden Grove, California, which is down there by beautiful Disneyland. Oh man, look at that. They're up to 15 players. Those guys are doing great. Top 2, let's see here. Richard Cozart playing the Chaos Space Marines. Look at that, Dave. Came out strong. Boom, 19. Gave someone a right cross. Oh, in the gut. He got it. Took a 10, but then came back strong with another 19.
Rocky style.
Yeah, man. Good job, Richard. Well done. But coming in first place, we have Aaron Seaton. Aaron Seaton playing the Astra Militarum. You're going to have to go over that codex in depth, Dave.
Absolutely, because we didn't mention number 3, but now we're going to mention number 3. Mark Carrion.
Right.
Is playing Astra Militarum.
Also Astra Militarum. Wow. That's a strong codex this year, man. They got some action going on.
Strong codex.
All right. Here's a big one for you. We had the Salt Lake.
That's what he said.
Bada bing, bada boom. We had the Salt Lake, Utah Convention. So it's not the most exciting name, but it's a name, right?
Are you kidding me?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake, Utah Convention. Two
Bunch
of
of
us
salt
together.
in there.
Forget about it, man.
They had a total of 27. They're supposed to have quite a few more. There were a few
27. That's like one family.
27 with a total. They did go 2 days, 6 rounds over 2 days. So it was a full-on schlabberknocker.
Who's that little character that wears like a Quaker hat? Jonah or something.
A character?
He might be a Astra Ministorum character. Yeah.
A Quaker hat?
Whatever it is. Something. He looks like a witch burning dude.
Oh, the new
Jonah.
Greystoke?
I don't
No.
I'll look it up when I get my book.
Greystoke. Anyway, up there at Salt Lake City Convention, Utah, our man with a plan, Thomas Hexstrom Oki, was up there and he took some pictures for us. So hopefully Troy is showing some pictures. It looks like just some beautiful armies out there, Dave.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun. Everyone had a great time. I actually saw they posted a little video on Facebook of some of the reward ceremony. Everyone smiling, having fun.
How can you not smile when you're in Utah?
Yeah, no kidding, huh? I don't know, but you're going to be impressed with this one, Dave. Let me tell you, coming in third place,
Let's hear it.
Rich Kilton. Rich Kilton playing Orcs.
Very good.
Man, look at that.
Don't forget the team
19. The Double Dutch Rudder. Orcs coming in at 19. 7, bit of a loss. Came back strong, 19. 7, bit of a loss. Finished it out with 13 and 19, though.
Oh,
so a little bit up and down there, but
5
still.
games.
Oh, did I say so? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, Dave.
What?
6 games. 2 days, 6 games.
Oh, man.
Coming in second place was John Stewart, the comedian.
He's Jackie's little brother.
Oh, there you go. John
Jackie
Stewart playing Yanari. Man, only 1 loss with the Yanari. Wow, well done, John. 16, 19, 13, a 1.
Uno.
Yeah, took a hammer shot right there. But then came back strong, didn't give up with the 13 and 19. Good job, John Stewart. But coming in first place,
Numero uno.
Jay, can I get a small drum roll? Perfect. Thomas Heckstrom Okie. No wonder he covered it for us. He came in first.
Gotta get my name in there.
Gotta get
Didn't
his
you have a
name
nickname for him? You came up with a nickname for him, didn't you?
T.O.?
Okay, that works.
T.O.?
No, T.O. will get him confused with tournament organizer.
Oh, good point. All
Or
right.
Terrell Owens.
Yeah. Thoki? Maybe like T.H.?
That sounds like Thor's brother.
Yeah, all right. That's not going to go good. Anyway,
The
Thomas,
Toker.
fantastic. I mean, playing his Adeptus Astartes list with Team Double Dutch Rudder. And you know what? Tom is a great player. He was number one Adeptus Astartes player last year. I don't know if you knew that or not, Dave. You got the award down there at the LVO. Awesome man, great guy. He just was recently on a double podcast with Pablo for Tactics when they talked about Space Marines on the Frontline Gaming podcast. So
Double Dutch on a double podcast?
amazing.
Man.
With Pablo in the same room? No, luckily not. They were Skyping. But hey, if you want to hear about some of the tactics and some of the insights from this great guy, one of the top players we have in the country right now, go ahead and go listen to that.
Check it out.
Check it out. Good job, Thomas. Man, that's awesome. All right, let's keep trucking. Blue Sky Hobbies 8th edition kickoff fight in Bremerton, Washington. Man, I got all this pebbles. 31? No, I can't have 31. I'm reading something wrong. 20. There you go. All right, that's better.
Well, you probably got some ties in there, or is that a different one?
It'll still say the bottom. We've got a solid 20. Look, Josh Johnson's in there with his Harlequins
JJ.
from the Mugu Legion playing on a different weekend. Way to get out there and play. Josh, he came in third place instead of first, third place, but still great numbers. Number 2, the Salty Josh Bagwell showing up with
Again.
his Gene Stewart cult coming in second place. Man, these guys must be pretty good. Better watch about talking trash. We're going to have to go up there and put the challenge on, Dave. Show them how it's done at
I
Fresno.
can't play that much. I'm still recovering from last weekend.
Yeah, oh, my sciatic. But coming in first place, Mitch Pelham playing the Astra Militarum again, Dave.
Oh, I need my book.
Go, Mitch, go. Mitch, man. 19, and then barely squeaked it through with a 10 at the end. Good job. Way to
But
take first
still
place.
took the tournament.
Yeah, out of 20 people. That is
I'm
outstanding.
coasting in the end.
Look at this. Here we go. Another one. 24 people at Gamers Haven. July RTT up in Spokane, Washington. Gamers Haven.
It's a 40K month in Washington or something?
Dude,
40K weekend?
Look at all these. Look at all these. There's tournaments everywhere. If you can't find something fun to do 40K related on a weekend within about 300 to 400 miles, you ain't trying. And hopefully a lot closer than that. But up at Gamers Haven, they only played a 1750 list day. They didn't go the full 2000.
Only 1750.
24 people showed up. I love it.
Good crowd.
Top 3 coming in third place is Orcs again, Dave. Look at that. Man, Orcs are making a showing out there. I think people are really starting to figure out some of the lists that works. But Shad Smith playing his Orcs. I mean, he didn't blow anybody away. His scores are 13, 10, and 13. But he didn't have a loss.
That's blowing away for Orcs.
That is. People are starting to figure
That's
it out.
some serious crumping.
Crumpin', nice. Coming to second place to Stephen Hitch. Heitch? Stephen Heitch. All right, Stephen playing Chaos. Probably got a Magnus floating around there. You never know. But, man, I saw an all-Nurgle list up at Game Empire. And we'll talk about that on a road to BAO. There's some stuff going on out there. The meta is slowly shifting as we go here.
Like tectonic plates.
Exactly, Dave. Like tectonic. Steve Hish, well done playing Chaos.
What's the name of that team there?
Betty's Fighting Havanakians. It's pretty cool, huh? You know, from Gamers Haven, Havanakians, it's all in there. Or maybe it's Havanakians. I don't know, but it's kind of cool. But coming in first place is Matthew Pashby. Pashby. Matthew.
Either way, I just keep going.
Well done. Passed you by. Playing Astra Militarum. Oh, man. Get into that Codex. Look at his scores.
2 out of 3. Orcs
17, 18, and 18. What are you doing wrong, Dave?
I gotta say it like that. Why can't we praise? Why can't we praise his play instead of criticize mine?
We are praising his play, man. I tell you, we see IG all over the place in the top list right now. They have a fantastic combination of flyers, infantry, and enough power to get out there and punch through some armor. Astra Militarum is looking pretty good. All right, here's a nice little small one. Also at Gamers Haven, but this one is here in California, in Colton, California. Similar names. Games Haven, Gamers Haven. There you go. They had a little small one, little
Similar.
8-man RTT. Coming in the top 2 places is Richard Cozart. I think we just mentioned his name somewhere back.
He sounds like a character, like a named character from one of the armies, like Codiaz.
Yeah,
Cozart.
if you change Richard, if you made it like Ricard Cozart.
Jean-Luc Ricard
Or
Cozart.
Ricard Cozart of the Chaos Space Marines. I spit upon your emperor.
What kind of voice is that?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Monty Python, Quest for the Holy Grail. Anyway,
Right.
came in second place with Chaos Space Marines. But coming in first place, oh man, I see this name all the time. Adrian Genard playing the Adeptus Sororitas, still sticking with the Sisters of Battle. Good job, Adrian, getting first place. 19, and look, man, he had a real challenge in that last game, got 11.
11.
Wow. So I'm looking at the top 3 here, Dave. 19 on the final game, and then 11. The only other one that might have been is down over here. I wonder if he played those orcs for the top game.
Yeah, he had to have lost to either player 2 or 3.
Because the orc came in, no losses. Both 2 and 3 had a loss coming in. I think he played Jeff Poole and Jeff Poole's orcs on the top table.
But if you look at the score in the last game,
Sure.
you have to look at who had a higher score than him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have won that game. So, does that make sense? No, I said that backwards.
You did say that
So
backwards.
it's orcs.
I think so. Wow. Orcs almost took the top table, Dave.
Warhammer math.
It's not my specialty. All right, let's go way out west. Hop in the canoe.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Kailua Kona, Hawaii. They had a small little RTT out there, everyone getting together. Only 6 players, but hey, that's plenty enough to have a good time. Let's see, our top 2 were Del Hilaben.
Haben.
That's not an H, Dave. That's a I and an L. Hilaben? Del, I'm totally sorry. I'm butchering the poop.
Dell.
Dell with Colt Mechanicus playing for Team Kona. Came in second place. Good job, Dell. But coming in first place was Akira Ruddle Miyamoto. Akira Ruddle Miyamoto playing Eldari with Team Hilo. Ooh, look. We got Team Hilo, Team Kona. I believe those are cities on opposite side of this island. I like that. Island warfare. Coming over the volcano, throwing hooks, kicking ass.
So what is Eldari?
You know, it's Eldar. It's Eldar. The term Eldar has been kind of removed from, just like IG Imperial Guard's been removed because it's not copyrighted. So in our new edition, we're getting new names that GW has copyrighted, so that other people can't bite on their
Very good.
action. Yeah. So I plan on going by this store, Dave, when I'm in Hawaii. Just so you know. Hopefully it's within walking distance to my hotel. If nothing else, I'll take a picture and send it.
You could get a boober. Uber.
An Uber, exactly. All right, now let's get nice and close. Down in Bakersfield, autos, video games, and more. Always having tournaments. If you're in Bakersfield area, run on over to autos. 10 players. Oh, man, look at that. Trevor Poe with Tyranids in second place.
Very good.
However, for the first time in my knowledge, Andrew Helen, first place, perfect scores of 19, 19, and 19, playing out of the Baco Brawlers team
Baco Brawlers.
with the Orcs.
That's right.
Unbelievable. Can somebody contact me and prove that this is true? Can I see outside
Believe it.
documentation?
Believe it.
Orcs taking first place in an RTT?
They didn't document anything. Orcs can't write.
There'll be like a stamp.
They've
right?
got like some teeth.
a
That
tooth.
proves everything.
Some
I got their
tooths.
teeth. We're good.
This is the teeth of my enemy.
It's got all the teeth.
If you run a
Which is
DNA test,
Pretty easy thing to do in Bakersfield. They're like picking up teeth left and right.
might have a hard
I've
time
got a bunch
finding.
of meth freaks.
Speaking of Bakersfield, let's go out to Las Vegas. Power 9 Games in North Las Vegas had a nice little RTT. 13 players showed up for that one. Well done, Power 9. Coming in second place is Chris Mangles. Chris Mangles playing Necrons. What an interesting score. 13s across the board out of 19s. So he's like grabbing one of the two, right? Either a primary or Maelstrom, and then scooping up those secondary and tertiaries. Nice. Well done, Chris. Coming in first place, though, I love this. Mark T. Doesn't even give his full name unless that's it. If that's your full name, Mark T, that's kind of cool.
Very cool.
Especially if you're
What's
like
he playing?
80s rapper. Playing Astra Militarum,
That's right.
a little IG action. IG, man, all over the place at the top.
Because there's so many of them. That's what see. Finally, Orcs and IG have taken over because they're like spread out.
The horde is spreading out across the West Coast. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done. Looking at Razor Valley Charity Tournament out in Corvallis, Oregon. Played at the Elks Lodge. I love that when they use places like Elk Lodges and stuff. It's cool.
Let's see if everybody finished their games or if they got a little
I
distracted.
got liquored up at the Elks Lodge. Coming in second place, playing Grey Knights. Shaylin Allen. Shaylin Allen playing Grey Knights. Now, I fought a Grey Knight player at our tournament last weekend, Dave, so we'll have a little talk about that action.
Was he with Heroic Intervention?
I don't believe
Nice
he was.
team name.
It is a nice team name, huh? Coming in first place, though, Sean Morgan. Sean Morgan with a Nari, playing with the infamous Team Zero Comp. Well
Who are
done,
they?
Sean. Well, they're the Reese and Frankie team, or that's the most famous internet pipples that are part of that team. But Reese and Frankie have
Did you say
Reese
pimples?
pipples.
Oh, people.
People, yeah. Reese and Frankie were recently complaining that Team Zero Comp is nowhere near the top, but they're saying, hey, we're coming back. Maybe Sean's one of those steps to a comeback trail for Team Zero Comp. Let's see.
Starting up in Corvallis, Oregon at the Elks Lodge. They're going to fight their way down.
You can go to the
Maybe
BAO,
the BAO and then head out to Vegas.
SoCal. Don't forget SoCal. We got a new one this year, Dave. Oh, man. All right, and there,
Ranking.
already, we're at the top 5 rankings. So, not too much of a shakeup. However, I did notice, Dave, that our tournament was not posted yet. So,
So we'll have some updates on the next show.
that's right. So, technically, you and I are not in this, which might throw our entire top 5 out of whack.
Probably.
Probably not.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I think it was a hair splitter.
A hair splitter.
But
All
we'll
right.
go ahead and go with these top 5 for now.
Coming in number 5, just said his name, Sean Morgan. Sean Morgan currently coming in at number 5 with Team Zero Comp. He's got all 5 out of 5 scores. All of our top 10 are 5 out of 5 now. Remember how we talked about that big difference, right? Coming in at 486, 486.22, Sean Morgan. Coming in at number 4, our man with a plan, Thomas Hekstrom Oki. Teok. Oh, that doesn't
The
quite-
yokel.
The yokel. I kind of like that one. Man, big point jump there. Went from 486. Tom's coming in with a 515.32. So pretty big point jump. Good job, Tom. Way to stay up in the top 5. Coming in at number 3, Cinderella Story, Blood Angel player.
Coming out of nowhere.
Won the Boise Cup with his Blood Angels. Timothy Travers,
TT.
TT, coming out of nowhere. Air Force man. Points, 535. So a full 20 points above Thomas. 535.49. Of course, Thomas just won that the Salt Lake City convention, so that might boost him up a little bit.
That was a big one.
Coming in second place, Paul McKelvey and his Tau. We saw Paul up at Sacramento,
Yes, we did.
and I think he might have been one of the guys that tied for first there, but we'll talk about
This
that
may help him out here.
in our second one.
Well, there's a little gap.
There is a little gap between
Little
him
gap.
and the top, right? First place, the one, the only, the muscle bound, the uncontained,
Uncontained.
David
Johansson.
Johansson. Man, what? You see him
Towering.
way at the top of that pyramid, holding
Top
it
of the
down
list.
time and time again. David Johansson with 558.44 points.
Big John.
A 20-point gap between him and Paul. Man, I don't know who's going to be able to take David out.
Well, let's see if Paul's scores helped a little bit by his tournament last weekend.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to really see big changes on or after the BAO. The BAO is one of those tournaments. I think they're saying 165 players this year.
Minus us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, our tickets will be given to somebody else. But, 165 players we expect to show up at the BAO, and it's going to be a slobberknocker. Slobberknocker, right?
It's
And
like schnitzel.
tons of points coming out of that.
It's like a knuckle schnitzel.
Or no,
Like a knuckle sandwich. It's
Yes.
a knuckle schnitzel.
Yeah, so anyway, there could be a ton of change-ups. Next time we call in and do the show, I think we're going to definitely see some name changes. People who win over there, you could be like down at number 50, and if you win that, boom, you're going to be flying straight to the top.
Yeah, I may be at the top.
Dave and I are going to be shoutcasting up there at the BAO, so make sure to tune in on Frontline's Twitch channel and watch all the action.
And look at us.
Oh, man. I don't know how much we get on there, but I noticed that Frontline has developed a little in-camera cam right down here where my Mariana likes to go peekaboo, peekaboo every once in a while. So we might be doing some of that a little bit. But for the most part, you're turning in to see the show and see the games. And I tell you, we're going to see some top action. The meta is totally in flux right now. Flyers are still awesome. We saw a lot of flyers.
Don't give away too much for the show, Dave.
Oh, man. All right.
Just giving away too much for the show.
Sorry, boys and girls.
That was
Sorry.
a teaser to get you to tune into the next show. So what we're going to do now, Dave?
We're going to go ahead and talk about our upcoming tournaments over the next 2 weekends. Go, Dave.
Coming up, one of which is, of course, is the BAO.
But
July 22nd, other realm games in Honolulu, Hawaii. We have Rogue Trainer, 1,500 points. That's limited to 14 players.
Man.
So get on down there real quick.
So I'm going to be there, too. I'm going to have to take a picture there, too, Dave.
Really? You're going that soon?
No, I won't make the tourney, but eventually we'll get there.
Then, also on July 22nd, we have the July 40K 8th Edition Tournament at Game Castle in Mountain View.
Mountain View. Nice. So would that be like a BAO primer then? Because that's where we have the BAO.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I guess so. So if you guys want to get a taste, a little bit of flavor of the environment you're going to be playing in, roll on over to Game Castle and check it out.
At another Game Castle in Santa Clara on July 22nd, we have the 3rd edition. It just keeps going. At the Conflict at Firebase Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
This is at the Game Castle in Santa Clara.
Right.
And this, they're billing as the last chance to practice for the BAO.
Man.
Dig this. You get +3 command points for bringing a fully painted army.
Dude, that is some hard sell. And once again, and we're talking about our next episode, there were some armies that had some painting challenges. There were some painting challenges armies out there.
They took away points from me.
They did?
No. Also on July 22nd, Gem State 40K ITC event. And this is the Gem State Gaming Convention in Boise, Idaho. So this is a convention, and it's at the Wyndham Garden Hotel and Convention Center. This convention lasts the 21st through the 23rd. My understanding is that with your paid entrance to the convention, 3 days, your 40K tournament is covered.
No.
Which is on the 22nd, so you can play 40K tournament on Saturday. You can go check out the rest of the convention on Friday and Sunday.
You know, I love the scene up in Boise, man. The more we hear about it, the more interesting it is. You know, they're sharing a couple of states up there that all move around and work together, but we seem to be talking about Boise quite a bit, Dave. There's quite a bit of action going on out there.
Idaho looks like a Frankenstein boot, right?
Ooh, okay. With little twiggy 6-year-old legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Also on July 22nd, Red Rock Exterminatus 2 at Gamers Haven in St. George, Utah.
I like that verbiage. Say that again.
Red Rock Exterminatus 2.
Bam, the electric boogaloo.
We're gonna rock down to Red Rock Exterminatus 2.
All right, what else we got?
And then I'll shoot your
Wait,
flyer.
where was that? St. George?
That is in Santa Jorge, Utah.
Santa Jorge, all right.
All right. Then moving on to July 28th, OFCC 8th edition Friday. Ordo Fanatics is OFCC. I need to do some research on that.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And that's at the Hilton in Vancouver, Washington.
Nice.
OFCC 8th edition Friday. Then the big one, July 29th and 30th, Game Castle Mountain View, the Bay Area Open.
BAO.
Going to show them our BAO face.
Be there or be square, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't got your tickets already, I know at least 2 that should be coming available. Contact Frontline Gaming and say, hey, I heard Singer Berletta ain't going to make it. Kick down, fool.
Try to get mine. Tickets. You got a better chance if you get mine.
Oh,
because I'm seated lower.
You're seated lower?
I'll be seated lower. So
if you go to Dave's ticket, though, you have to play Orcs. That's the whole key.
Or Astra Militarum.
Or Astra Militarum. Hey, that's all we got for now. Man, that was a pretty quick show. We got another one coming up for you. We're going to go take a quick break, and then we are going to work on BAO Episode B, Road to the BAO. And actually, technically, the last one, right?
You know what? Let's do a follow up because we had A,
Right?
and then we had B. We kind of did that backwards. BA.
Oh, I see.
And then the last one will be a recap, which we'll just do that on our normal show.
Sure.
It'll be, oh my God.
Sounds good, Dave. Sounds good. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please leave us a comment or drop a line to us on Facebook. My name is Dave Singer, and this is...
Dave Berletic.
So, hey, if you can find us on Facebook, friend us up and give us a chit-chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Warhammer players of all ages.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Take care. We'll see you soon.